causing a public safety issue for something that's not an emergency.
It is an emergency
Miss
because you are
Howard.
assaulting me right now. You are assaulting me, and it is a public safety issue
Miss-
because you are
They're
assaulting me.
short-staffed in there, and you...
It has nothing to do with them. Let me go.
Okay, now I'm gonna let go.
Take your hand
You
off
either
of me.
sit down and listen to the judge.
I will be leaving, and you will not stop me.
You want me to stop you?
If she wants to leave, she can leave.
Thanks, Winnie the Pooh.
Make sure she has her phone, Deputy King.
This judge is way too nice. So Miss Allen leaves. That's how this ends. And then they go on with the trial for the 2 traffic tickets. She gets found guilty in absentia, which means she's not there, and gets fined $100, 100 whole dollars.
That's what I can't understand. You, for lack of a better term, ended your son's life
Mm-hmm.
over a driver's license and a license plate, which combined cost like what, $70?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what your son's life was worth to her.
It's insane to me. So Waffle Salter just sent me something on Twitter. By the way, you can follow me at Twitter at It's Katie Z. That's It's Katie Z on Twitter. I don't know what happened to Katie Z and Katie.Z and Katie Z Ma'am and Katie Ma'am Z. I don't know whose accounts those were, but they don't exist anymore. So now it's at It's Katie Z. So let me share this. Let me share this picture he just sent me in the DMs.
Even that picture.
Like, what? Yeah. Also,
Sorry,
like
bother me.
this, whoever wrote his name on here, like messed it up and didn't start over. I don't know what's going on with the letter
They
A.
used a grease pen,
I don't know.
and they're like, "Oh, it's left over 2x4. Let's make it work."
Yeah.
But then, whoever ended up drawing it, their parents were cousins, and they didn't know the capital A was supposed to be a lowercase a because it's a corporate fiction after all.
Exactly.
Chase Allen's really not that 2x4.
Exactly. So yeah, it was a total of $100 in fines that she would. That all of that, her sons went to jail. Is even more brainwashed now because of this and Winnie the Pooh and the way it was handled and all of that. But good news, they did a thorough investigation, and all 5 officers who were on that traffic stop were found no liability in this case.
I love the wording of this at the bottom there, noting no reasonable possibility of conviction.
Yeah. Prosecutors have declined to file any charges against the 5 Farmington police officers who shot and killed Chase Allen after he refused to follow police orders on March 1st. After reviewing all evidence, Davis County Attorney Troy Rawlings cleared Sergeant Taylor Johnson and officers Eric, not saying that last name, Justin Bouchier, Kyle Carey, and Harrison Chen, noting no reasonable possibility of conviction, meaning that anybody who watches the video will find them innocent because dude pulled a gun on them.
Yeah, and you notice how even then they seem to have left that part out of the top.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you gotta. I haven't read this article yet, but I'm assuming you are going to have to get like at least 4 or 5 paragraphs in to get to that.
Yeah, I would have been peppering it everywhere.
Yeah. Farmington Police Chief Eric Johnson released Rawlings' decision today, which was originally filed on July 28th. According to the letter, Bouchier lawfully stopped Allen, who was driving with a false license plate. Allen, who also failed to follow lawful commands from Bouchier to provide documents. He further refused to step out of the car, indicating by word, deed, and demeanor that he would not comply. Allen then attempted to pull a loaded firearm on officers, actually getting it free from its holster before the officers opened fire. So yeah, that's like 5 paragraphs in. The evidence is persuasive, stated Rawlings. Decision not to prosecute. There's no reasonable probability of prosecution. The officers had a reasonable, articulate and objectively verifiable belief that the use of deadly force was necessary to prevent the death or serious bodily injury to themselves or others. in the county attorney's decision, he noted the public's interest in the shooting, and which shouldn't make a difference one way or the other, by the way. The public's interest in whatever you're investigating should make no bearing on the way you investigate it. It should be the same every time, I believe. The public's interest in the shooting, and also said his office had received aggressive input from persons concerned about the case. What does aggressive?
I wonder who who he's talking about. Like,
Yeah.
is it sovereign citizens by chance?
Yeah, exactly. And here's his quote. While the loss of human life is devastating, the law does not require law enforcement or anyone to wait until a firearm in the control of and in the process of being deployed by another is actually fired before responding. In short, the law does not require a person getting shot or even shot at before returning fire. The justification defense requires actually outlined in the law sanctioning when a law enforcement officer can use deadly force, were clearly present in this case. So yeah, all the officers were cleared. That's good news. And I guess that's it. Let me see the rest of my notes.